Hey, it's a great day. I'm Energizer, and today is day 46 on the Appalachian Trail. So let's do this. A couple items on the agenda today. First, walking out of the state of Maryland. Be going into Pennsylvania today. So that's kind of a big deal, crossing the Mason-Dixon line. And then this afternoon, late in the day, I will be staying at a hostel. It's run by the Thru-hike Ministries. And I was booking a bunk at the hostel last night. And I was telling the Reverend that I would not be there until about 8 o'clock because of the mileage. I'm going to be covering about 28 miles today. And he goes, well, we serve dinner at 6. And I'm like, okay. So, got to cover some ground today. All good. Sun's coming up. Should be a beautiful day. This is called High Rock, just off the Appalachian Trail on a Blue Blaze trail. This is a view off of High Rock. Now that is spectacular. What a beautiful day. Here's the trail. You can see the white blazes. Yep. This is an old sign. The mileage is actually different now, but gives you an idea. This is Penmar Park. It's right on the border between Maryland and Pennsylvania. Just finished up at the Penmar Park. Refilled my water bottles. You know, I have not had the need to filter any water in the entire state of Maryland on the Appalachian Trail. There was enough state parks along the trail, at least for me, that had running water, tap water, that I just used it. I have not had to filter 1 liter of water. So I grabbed some water. You know, the saying goes in the military, never pass up an opportunity to sit on porcelain. So took advantage of that, and because they do have restrooms, and yeah, I should be hitting the Mason-Dixon line, the border with Maryland, Pennsylvania, really quick here. All good. Check it out. There's a white blaze right on the railroad tracks. In case you're confused, shows you where to go. This is it. Going into Pennsylvania. So, I have now completed the states of Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, and Maryland. 6 of the 14 states on the Appalachian Trail done. Past the sign, it said Trail Magic today. Really, today. We'll see. I've had false hopes before. Maybe. Let's see. I just passed a hiker. The magic is real. It's happening. It is happening.
I thought he was talking to you at first. His real name's Jeff.
Is it? So that was excellent trail magic. 2 hot dogs, some tasty treats, something like that. Some kind of baking sort of thing, cupcakes, that sort of stuff. Really, really good. Chips and 2 Mountain Dews. That trail magic couldn't have come at a better time. All I got left in my rucksack is a thing of beef jerky and 2 ramens. I'm out of everything else. So yeah, that tasted good. Now I got 10 miles and 4 hours if I want to make dinner. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's still the AT, so up all these pile of rocks, so I can go down the other side of pile of rocks. Just like I suspected, we came up the ridge to walk through a bunch of rocks, just so we can walk down a bunch of rocks, back down to where we were before, and the ground is nice. God. There's some sadistic individuals designing this trail. So closing out day 46 on the Appalachian Trail. Walked 28 miles to the Thru It All Ministries and got a bunk here and an incredible dinner, and took a shower and washed my clothes in the shower so they're drying. Wearing women's loaner clothes. It was the only thing that would fit, but I don't think anybody's gonna mind. At the hostel in Damascus, I got one guy was wearing a summer dress as loaner clothes. So yeah, it takes a lot to shock through hikers. So no issues there. A couple things about today. First off, I hurt my shoulder. I fell down a rock, slipped, and it was a know-nothing rock too. It was no big deal, know-nothing rock. But I slipped and fell. The legs are fine, but I wound up wrenching my elbow, my right elbow and right shoulder, and broke a tip off one of my trekking poles and bent the tip on the other trekking pole. So we'll see how my elbow's feeling over the next few days. I've just kind of lost all power on my right side, so at least from the arm. So we'll see what happens. But the legs are good. They're working good. The other thing is, you know, today was another piece of the Appalachian Trail where they just have stupid hard. You know, I mean, the Appalachian Trail's got easy sections, and they're real easy. And they've got somewhat hard sections. And on the easy sections, I enjoy those a lot. Of course, anybody would. And on the hard sections, I find pride in being able to accomplish those. But for the stupid hard ones, there's no pride or sense of accomplishment. Just as I wouldn't find any pride or sense of accomplishment by crushing beer cans on my head. It just I get done with a section like that, and it's like, well, that was stupid. And I spend the next 20 minutes wondering who was the idiot that you know, designed that part of the Appalachian Trail. Supposedly there was a piece of stupid hard near Duncannon, and I was talking to a Sobo hiker, and he said they actually fixed it to where now he said the rock work is really nice, and he said now it follows the contours of the hill. So I guess the ATC does listen. And does fix things. But yeah, today was a couple, you know, most of the day was just really nice and pleasant walking. But, there were a couple sections where it made no sense for what we were doing. It was just stupid hard. And, yeah, that's the part that bothers me. So, hey, tomorrow's another day. See you in the morning.